Hi everyone, in today's video I'm going to unbox this. It's a AirTurn Duo BT200. It's a Bluetooth page turning device for musicians to turn sheet music without having to touch the music, so they can put that down by their feet and be able to read their sheet music as they play. So let's unbox it and connect it up to the iPad and see how it works. Okay, so here's the box. Let's get into it. All right, so what have we got? There's the actual Bluetooth unit. Nice product, feels nicely made. We've got some instructions about pairing. We've got some promotion for their other different products and a USB cable, which I'm going to assume is for charging it up because it's obviously got a battery in there somewhere. There's the connection port on the top there for charging. So let's actually turn the iPad on and try and connect it up. All right, so I've got the iPad ready. Let's actually follow the instructions and pair this device. So press and hold the power button on the Duo. So it's our first job. So I'll press and hold that. Looks like that's probably in pairing mode now. So let's go over to the iPad and see if it comes up. So BT200, I'm just going to assume that this is the right one. Let's click on it. Good, it says, would you like to pair? Yes, let's pair. And it now says connected, which is a good sign. Okay, so the software that I most like to use for sheet music reading is called Fourscore. So let's open up Fourscore. And this iPad's an iPad Air 2. I would obviously love a bigger one, a Pro for music reading, but for now this is a great option for me. So we've got some music open now. Let's just try clicking and see if it works. Aha, there we go. Look at that. Well, that was about the easiest thing I've ever done. So we've got moving to the right on this side, and we've got going back a page on the left. They're nice and easy to move, the two pedals. I can do it pretty easily with my fingers. Obviously even easier if it was on the floor. There's absolutely no sound, which is great because you wouldn't want any clicking or squeaking or anything like that. I'm not actually sure what these ones do here. I wonder, I assume going to the right, yeah, that's continuing to flick the music across, and that's back. So I don't know what one, we've got the numbers 1 and 3 here. That looks like it's going back and forward as well. I can see the page button selector moving, and there's a button in the middle here which says 5, and that seems to be skipping through the music page by page as well. So I'm not actually sure what those are. I'll actually have to do a little bit of research. But there we go. I mean, charged up, worked straight away. I could be at my piano reading music using the Bluetooth page turner, dead easy with that information. And that setup, super easy to set up. And it's actually got some more instructions on the back here, probably in case you lose this card, because that would be the first thing that I do. And it's also got a link so you can find out more online about it too. So the last thing I'll do is put it on the floor and see what it feels like to use with my foot. Okay, so I've got the AirTurn on the floor now, and the first thing I noticed about it was how sticky it feels. So on the back, there's some rubber, so it's not, this will definitely not slide around, particularly on this wooden floor that I've got here. I click on the right side, it's dead easy to do as I'm playing. Clicking on the left side to go back as well. I could use my right foot for both, of course, to go forwards and backwards if I'm doing something with my other foot. Indeed, I could, if I'm using the sustain pedal on the piano, I could just use the left foot to turn the pages. I do note one thing, and that's that the light does flash every time you change page. Now, I can't imagine that being an issue, but it would certainly be something worth noting if you're a performer, and that could be distracting for other people or the crowd or yourself or something like that. I also noticed that it does flash as it is showing that it's connected too. So that's definitely worth considering as well. So guys, I wanted to show you something else that I suddenly realized just before I wrap this up, and that is that the AirTurn, the Duo, you can remove these two connectors if you wanted to use some kind of different switching mechanism. The other thing this does do though is you can remove this if you want to use this in a handheld way. So if you wanted to use this to control PowerPoint presentations or something like that, you could actually do that with this little device here. And you're not sort of standing around tapping pedals on on something that should be on the floor. So I thought that was a kind of a cool little additional trick that they've built into this bit of software, or hardware I should say. It's got a 2-hour sleep mode, but you can actually change that if you download their app. They've got an app that allows you to manage exactly how the thing is programmed, how the settings work, and things like the timeout. So I hope that helps. So there you have it, the Bluetooth page turner by AirTurn, the BT200, fantastic unit. And of course, this isn't just for musicians. This could be used to change slides in a teleprompter, or it can be used for, I mean, anything that requires a page turning, PDF documents. It can probably be used to trigger camera, remote camera control and things like that. So it's pretty versatile. Have a look on the website for more details. We'll put a link below about that. It also does connect to iPads, phones, Mac, PC, computer, so it's really very versatile. As long as you can get a Bluetooth connection, this can turn pages or trigger things, and I'm sure it's quite programmable. Well, there you have it. That's the AirTurn Duo BT200. I hope that was helpful for you. It was about the easiest thing that I've ever set up for Bluetooth. That was super easy, and I could have got going literally in about 2 minutes from unboxing it, maybe even 1. So I hope that was helpful. If you've got any questions at all or any comments, please leave them below, and make sure you subscribe. Just before you go, guys, I want to make sure you're aware of Piano Pivot Live. It's my first ever Piano Teachers Conference, and it's being held 23rd and 24th of January right here in my hometown of Melbourne. Beautiful weather in summer, of course. If you want to find out more about it, head to timtopham.com/conference. It's going to be an incredible experience, and I can't wait to welcome you to Melbourne. See you then.